Before the fire in October 1871, Chicago did not have a public library. There were other libraries in the city, but they were subscription libraries or private libraries. So the Great Chicago Fire in October 1871 burned around 2 million books that were in existence in the city at the time. After the fire, there was a spirit of resurgence and a huge civic pride in rebuilding. The overwhelming sentiment was that we would rebuild bigger and better and stronger, and the public library fed into this. Immediately after the fire, there was a meeting held to urge the mayor to organize a public library in Springfield, Illinois. And in April 1872, Springfield passed the Illinois Library Act. Thomas Hughes, who was a British MP, had visited Chicago, and he was very impressed with what he saw in the young, busy city. When he heard about the fire, he organized a British book donation. It was like a book drive. This is the first donation that arrived from the UK. And you can see it's titled The English Book Donation, First Instalment. This is the book that was donated to the library by Queen Victoria. She is actually written in her own hand, presented to the new Free Library at Chicago by Victoria Regina, Balmoral, November 13, 1871. The result of this appeal was over 8,000 volumes being sent to Chicago to form the nucleus of the Chicago Public Library. The people in London did not know anybody in Chicago. They were sent to strangers, and they were very carefully considered and chosen. I think it's a very special thing, and we absolutely cherish the collection here. One structure that survived the fire was on the southeast corner of LaSalle and Adams, where the Rookery now stands. It was a water tank, it was a reservoir that served this portion of the city. And when the library directors knew that the books were coming, they petitioned to get that space to house the books. I think that my predecessors who came before me, who recognized the importance of this collection, I think they were far-sighted, and I think my role is to continue that tradition, to keep these books preserved, to keep them housed properly, to make them available, and to make sure that my children and your grandchildren can also hold these books in their hands and appreciate the generosity and the spirit with which they were given.